From the gun. Give on the inside. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The inside handoff. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. And the Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you... coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Jukes his way for more. Past the first down marker and still running. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Walker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Duke!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Let's go!
Takes a handoff. It's Walker. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Rush. Finds the tight end. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the...
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. There he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him.
There he goes! He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Duke! Excellent pass by the back on the option. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over...
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. On the run, it's Walker. Makes a pass to Marker. All by himself down the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Well, this defense knows they're going to have to go sideline to sideline to stop this offense. Nice job there rallying to the back who caught the swing pass there on the right perimeter.
Dropping back, it's Rush. Fires one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. Off and running. Touchdown, Duke. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And, man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. He rifles one deep down the middle.
Well, there's something you don't see very often. The quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes that have the arm talent to overthrow him, but somehow we just saw it happen right there.
He's got an open man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Gonna run it. It's Walker. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He has the first and still on his feet. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
And the Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to...
Spider.
Going.
4-2 Spider.
got it behind the line. It's Moore. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Out of the gun to give to the back. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Wants to throw, it's Rush. Touchdown, Duke! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody
Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
He'll pull it on the read. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Blue Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Spits it out to the back. And his throw is incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this.
Okay, ready? Clear! Clear! Ready?
The give to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Power football with the run. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Dropping back, it's Rush. Right on the money. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Oh, what a move to get room. Turning it on. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Great job by the back on the option.
And what execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get get to your running back, how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Walker. Across the 45. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
The Blue Devils just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. To the air on 1st down. A strike downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Blue Devils with the 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Grab near the marker. It's Walker. Touchdown, Duke! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. But these guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
3:25.
They'll run it from the gun. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. Quick step and go. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Jones. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
The Blue Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Rush. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. Rams him with the stiff arm. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw.